So earlier this month, I rewatched Palindromes for like the first time in 10 or 11 years. I first watched this when I was like 18 or 19 on one of those pirating websites that no longer exists. When I saw this when I was like 18, 19, I literally had no clue how to feel about this movie whatsoever. This was also the very first movie I saw by Todd Solondz. I wish I didn't start with this one. I really wish I started with Welcome to the Dollhouse, and then Happiness, and then Storytelling, and then this one. Anyways, now my new feelings or reaction and review towards this movie. However, this time around, I did not pirate it. Here is my copy of the 4K Blu ray set. Okay, honestly, I don't know where to start. This is definitely the second most disturbing and horrifying experience by Todd Solondz. I don't know if you'll ever get more horrifying and disturbing than Happiness. I honestly felt a lot more disturbed and uncomfortable this time around versus like the very first time I watched it. I have no idea how nervous I was to rewatch this movie. I even was like, why did I buy this in the first place? But I mean, it was limited to like 3,000 copies, and I've been wanting to rewatch this movie, even if it was gonna be really painful. Despite how uncomfortable this movie is to watch, I cannot help but admit this movie is amazing. I really hate to admit this, but Palindromes is perfectly written and perfectly directed. Todd Solondz captures the American suburban nightmare just right. Todd Solondz is a complete madman for considering this movie to be a comedy, but I can see why this is labeled as a comedy, even though majority of it is not that funny and it's mostly just plain disturbing and depressing. However, there were a couple scenes in this movie that had me laughing so hard, like where the mom tells the son, I can't remember what she tells him, but I remember he's like, "Can you shut the fuck up?" And I just bursted out laughing. All in all, Palindromes is an uncomfortable experience, but it is worth all of the discomfort, and I really hate saying that. If you really like messed up movies, this is definitely for you. If you want to get into more of Todd Solondz's work, I highly recommend this one, but try to watch Welcome to the Dollhouse, Happiness, or even Storytelling before you get to this one. But please watch this movie at your own risk. It has very strong, disturbing themes.